talents on the roster today.
And action. Welcome, producers, to another episode to Universe. You're watching episode number 383, the ECW stream. Now, guys, right now, from what we've learned, Noah again has issued an open challenge to any competitor on the ECW roster. And for what we've learned through social media, it was Jason Adams said he's down and he's game. So therefore, that being the man who answered the call to Noah's open challenge for tonight on ECW starts the show, none other than, of course, the man I just mentioned, and now official to be made by the general manager of ECW, that being Jason Adams. These two are going to duke it out, and we'll see what happens. Throughout the career of Jason Adams here, he hasn't been able to get a victory just yet, and tonight he's looking to do so. What up, Prankster? What up, Jay and Tyga and DJ and Ghost Boy? How are you all doing today? Let me see. You are indeed first, and what's going on, Jay? Okay, you guys just said hi, so what's up to y'all? How y'all doing? DJ, you do have a match tonight with your brother. So in the tag match, Rise of the Dead. DJ, what's up? What's up, man?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 250 pounds, Noah. Sounds to me, guys.
Well,
like
here's Noah. He's ready to go. We'll go ahead and just speed things up a little bit. Brutus, you know what? I know that didn't make any sense to me, because Brutus, in my belief, was going to have either an impressive match with Curtis Axel, who is a former world heavyweight champion, that I might add, or also maybe even Brutus maybe just put him down in 2 minutes, maybe even less than that. I don't know. We didn't get the privilege to see that match.
North Carolina, weighing in at 230 pounds, Jason Adams.
And from what we've learned, we don't know the identity of the attacker to the Universal Champion. Smackdown Live issued a statement live that they were not behind the assault to Universal Champion Brutus. And as of right now, ECW refuses to make any comments on the matter, so I don't know what's going to happen come Monday Night Raw, but we will find out pretty soon. Hi for ECW, give this live stream a like. Well, you can if you want to, but you don't have to if you don't want to. What up, Julian? How are you doing? And I'm glad you're in here, because we are getting ready for this singles bout. We got Noah and Jason right there, and they're going to go ahead and duke it out in a second. Oh, okay, handshake. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. What up, Piquet? How are you doing? And let's go ahead and see this match underway. Referee is going to go ahead and call for the bell. This match is looking to go by in... Oh, what a powerbomb! I think they're ashamed of how the attacker performed, but yeah, I agree with that, because seeing how he had the upper hand, you know, whoever the attacker was, he had a steel chair and, you know, rushed to Brutus and struck him in the back. But that wasn't enough to put him down, because the assaulter was the one who ended up getting beaten down at the end of everything being said and done. And you know, I don't know what's gonna happen come Monday Night Raw, but it's gonna be very interesting when we get there, because somebody's gonna step up. Eric Bischoff issued, he wants somebody to take responsibility for their action. So who is going to go to Raw? Because Shane McMahon himself, he said that if Raw wants SmackDown Live to go to the Raw arena, even though they had nothing to do with the assault, they will still go there on behalf of the wishes of Eric Bischoff. And so I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to see what happens, though. And as far as, you know, ECW, no comments. Again, there's no comments as of right now. So, you know, it's going to be interesting how that all turns out. I am the commissioner of SmackDown Live, and You know, so for me, I don't use my character to talk on SmackDown Live because it just wouldn't really make sense. You know, I'm signed to Raw, and so why would I be, you know, fighting for titles and then be a GM of SmackDown Live, going to the show and talking? You know what I'm saying? So that's why you would see Shane and then Mario to be commissioner of Raw, but have his character be on the brand as well. So it's kind of like there's no need for that. Just have Eric Bischoff go out there. You know what I'm saying? And ECW, it's fine the way it is. I mean, it's just straight up matches, contender bouts, things of that nature. And, you know, it's like that. Oh, submission locked in. I forced to let him go. Oh, man. I don't know, man. We're going to find out pretty soon because, let me see. We have... Let me think real quick, because right now we got like what, 3 shows? We got quite a bit amount of shows to go before we hit to Monday Night Raw, because we have this obviously, of course, and NXT is going to be coming up, plus 205 Live. But I'm not really too worried about 205 Live. It's a very quick show. Most of the times, sometimes it would break over 35 minutes. Sometimes, or majority of the time, it's less than 25. But also the let's see, I think that's the only amount of shows. So you got all that, plus we got NXT TakeOver pay-per-view. It's not called NXT TakeOver like a city, town, whatever, like let's say Chicago, Brooklyn, none of that. It's just called NXT TakeOver. We have I'm trying to remember who's going to fight there. I think Jon Snow's going to fight for the title. And you know, I got to kind of review it a little bit, because I got to refresh in my memory a bit. Let's see, then I'll have to burn my own home down to the ground. Damn, that would be vicious. And Jason Adams looking to put it away here, folks. He's got him up, and look at this. Ooh, Samoan driver after he crisscrosses the legs, and Noah kicked out at the count of 1. Holy high diggity dog, I don't believe it. I don't know what just came out of my mouth, but that was just my instant reaction to the unbelievable to Noah. That's all I can say. Oh, well, when will Adam Speed debut? Well, I don't know, because you know we got like 3 fillers for TakeOver, and then we have a couple of matches already scheduled for NXT. I just got to find the notebook that has the matches, and if not, then we might have to see what happens. The spear! Jason's down and out! Here's the cover! Hooks the leg, Noah goes for the win too. He got him! There it is. Like, yo, you got that Adam Speed? There will be a new NXT debut in NXT. Yeah, I think we have a couple that are set to debut, both in my universe and the actual NXT. Let's see, FJ, what are your thoughts on all WWE pay-per-views becoming dual branded after WrestleMania? I'll answer that in a second. Let's go ahead and see this one more time. And what's the next major pay-per-view? Elimination Chamber. Ooh. Well then, can you debut after at NXT TakeOver? Maybe. We'll see what happens, because I need to see the matches for this NXT, and then maybe TakeOver. You know, gotta check that out too. Let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna answer. I believe that's Jay King's question on my thoughts. So I'm gonna get to that right now. And then, actually, I had 2 questions. And up next, guys, there you go. The Boom Squad, Hades and Dark Magician taking on Enzo and Cass up next. Should be interesting. And let's go ahead and get answer to these questions, to Jay's questions. Okay, so Jay, I'm going to answer the other one first. You said, what is the next major pay-per-view? If you're referring to in reality, WrestleMania, because the Chamber, I don't really expect anything big to happen, because, you know, it's so close to WrestleMania, and I'm expecting, like, well, I guess the Universal Champion ain't going to be in it. So, I don't know, it's not really that major to me, neither is Fastlane, so technically speaking, WrestleMania, if you're talking about reality. Now, if we're talking about in here, in this game, in my universe, the next major pay-per-view is going to be none other than Survivor Series. And, you know, last Survivor Series, it was Smackdown Live versus Raw versus ECW Triple Threat. And I think it was ECW that won. So, right now, we don't know what the teams are going to be at the moment, but it's getting there, and we'll find out pretty soon. So, as your other question was, what do I think about pretty much every pay-per-view being dual branded after WrestleMania? I have mixed emotions about it, to be honest.
All the way to the ring, accompanied by Hyperspeed, and at a combined weight of 672 pounds, Demon and Daniel.
So, excuse me, sorry about that. I was just thinking for a second. You know, it's like this. For me, I liked how they had a lot of wrestling. So, you know, there would be like 2 pay-per-views a month rather than 1, because I don't know, it just would it would just be more. It'll just be more matches. It'll be more entertaining. So now, like, let's say if there was only 1 pay-per-view a month, it might. I don't know. I think it kind of sucks, because I like how we had 2 pay-per-views a month, or like 5 in 2 months, because that's how it would be sometimes. And so to see how there will be less big matches like that, less title changes now, kind of sucks. But then the good part about it is, like, with less pay-per-views a month, they could, I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but they could end up building up storylines more efficiently, more entertaining, and just overall better quality. So I see the positives and the negatives, but I prefer more pay-per-views. So it kind of sucks.
And this right here, this is Big Cass, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. Hit him with it, son! Bada boom, realest guys in the room. How you doing?
Okay, Ghost Boy, what is your question? When are you doing Raw, SD, and ECW to do the T-shirt? Honestly, I don't think I understand your question very well, so I'm going to try to read it a couple of different ways. When are you doing Raw, SmackDown, and ECW to do the T-shirt? Yeah, I have no idea what that means. Alright, let me see. So if you're asking me when am I going to make a Raw, SmackDown, and ECW T-shirt, I don't think I know how to do that. If you mean in the game,
this is tag team action underway here, guys.
I'm not sure, honestly. That is something I didn't really think about for a while. So I don't. So I guess to answer your question, when am I going to do it? Probably not anytime soon, because again, I'm not really. I never really thought about that until like right now when you brought it up. So I have to say probably not anytime soon as the answer. What a team. Yeah, Enzo being fired and all. So I thought when Big Cass would come back, he'd be a face, beating up Enzo and all that, but it didn't happen. And the reason why they're dual brand is because the sales are falling. Okay, I understand that. J-Boy, you do not have a match. You'll end up being on NXT. So let's see what happens from there. J-Boy, just hit the down. So you're NXT, by the way. J-Boy, just to let you know. And so I guess I can see why they want to have
for some competitors, part of the strategy is to demean their opponent.
I can see why they would want to excuse me. I had to cough, sorry about that. Because again, I can see that, because when you have the renting out the venues and you don't really have the amount of I was gonna say English because I was reading Evan's comment, but when you don't have the amount of tickets being sold per pay-per-view that really pays off, then I understand why they would want to do that. But to me, with that many pay-per-views and things of that nature, I would see why we would have more frequent new title holders. And so with this being X'd out of the equation, we won't really see things like the Usos and New Day switching titles. We won't see guys like Heath and Rhino getting that opportunity after competing in tournaments and things of that nature. We won't really see guys like AJ Styles get that opportunity just as quick to be WWE champion, because I believe that if AJ Styles didn't win it at the time that he won it, he would have either won it a little bit more further down the road, like a month or two later, and so his title reign would have been way shorter. But I can see the positives, but again, less opportunities to people would just kind of suck.
Simply reminding him that
you did everything for my character? Let me see. I'm trying to remember if I did.
The ref might have to check him after that neck breaker.
I did most of it, but I still gotta finish. Let me see. Who do I gotta finish? I pretty much gotta finish everybody's guys, because I did a good amount, but not all of it. So I will end up finishing all that good stuff, especially your character, especially the new guys' character that are going to NXT, because up next, our next episode of NXT is going to be next, and then plus we have Takeover. Here's the tag in, and Dark Magician's going down. He's gonna not like the view here. Bada boom shakalaka. Enzo Amore for the cover for the win. Hooks the leg, and Hades breaks it up.
Great offense by Enzo Amore.
Yeah. And so the mid card will suffer big time from this. It will. But what I'm hoping to see from this though is that, since, let's say, because there used to be 2 pay-per-views a month, and so we're gonna, when's WrestleMania? It's like January for a rematch. It's like in April, I think, or is it in May? So let's say it's in May, right? So you're looking at June, July, August, September, October, November, December. You're looking at 7 months. So imagine 7 to 8 months. Okay, let's say 8. That's 8 pay-per-views. 7 to 8 pay-per-views. Okay.
That's a great example of teamwork right there.
And then plus you got your NXT takeovers and all that good stuff. But still, the fact of the matter is this: instead of that being like 14, or like maybe like 12, it's gonna cut it down. Mid-carders won't really get that opportunity like Jinder Mahal did. Mid-carders like, Bray Wyatt. I can't really say Bray Wyatt was a mid-carder, because he was always in the upper, he was always lower mid-card because of the fact that he never held the title until it was the WWE Championship. I mean, he has been a tag champion before in the Nexus, I believe, but it wasn't until he held the WWE Championship that really kind of showed what he could do. And ever since he lost it, I mean, hell, he's on Raw doing the same old thing, man, just meaningless, boring feuds. So I'm not really much into it, and the mid card is gonna hurt a lot. It's gonna hurt a big lot, and then plus, I don't know what's gonna happen with the cruiserweights, due to the fact that you have all these pay-per-views now, and you have a bunch of matches that everybody's gonna have to fill up. It's bad enough that that's gonna happen, and now you look at the cruiserweight title, you're gonna see more title matches on 205 Live. You're gonna see some more on Raw, and I don't know, man, it's just not looking too pretty right now for the cruiserweights. And I think it may hurt a bit of the tag division. Not a lot, but it could hurt a bit, depending on who are the tag team title holders and things of that nature. And did you guys know that Primo and Epico are still employed to WWE? I thought they got released when they requested it, but I guess that didn't happen. But yeah, I just thought that was a pretty cool effect to throw out there. Look at this, Hades got the claw locked in, and Enzo Amore, he passed out. The Boom Squad is victorious. What in the hell just happened? Oh yeah, I agree. Oh hell no, you ain't the only one. Back when cause here's the thing about Rusev. When I first watched him and he was Alexander Rusev, I said, what the hell kind of name is that? This dude, I don't know, I just couldn't take him seriously, you know? He was just kind of like the old-fashioned foreign fighter that you root for America against, you know what I'm saying? And it was kind of like cliche, so I wasn't really a fan of it.
Here are
But
your winners, Demon
once he had a bit of a good run, you know what I'm saying? I said, you know what?
And you just know the rest of the card is watching.
I said, you know what? He's not that bad. And plus, when he was put together with the League of Nations, Wade Barrett, Alberto Del Rio, and Sheamus, I said, you know what? That is not bad. I'm not gonna lie, that's not bad. And you know, once that all tore apart, I said, you know what? But when he was in League of Nations, I said, okay. Out of these four guys, Sheamus and Alberto have been world champion in WWE. Rusev, he just got to understand that, but Wade Barrett should have been world champion a long time ago. And I said to myself, hell, I prefer Wade or Rusev as a world champion today than Alberto. And I don't know. Yeah, it was kind of a joke. He said, come on, put yourself offline. I don't know what to do, bro. Excuse me. So coming up next, Naomi and Alicia Fox for the ECW Women's Championship. First up, 2 title matches tonight. In the main event, we got Shinsuke Nakamura defending the TV title against Ethan Black. Just thought I'd throw that out there in case anybody was a little curious. We are midway through the show. How is Wade Winters doing? Let me see. He did alright because he had an opportunity to fight for the Best of World title. I don't know if I told you, but I'm going to tell you again. He had an opportunity to fight for the Best of World title, but he lost. So that kind of...
And it's for the ECW Women's Championship.
Yeah, I agree with that. If anybody in the League of Nations was going to job out, they should have protected Rusev and Wade. But I understand that they wanted to job Wade because he has a lot of injury issues, and that could really... It's a concern because you don't know, is he going to get hurt? Is he going to get hurt? I don't know. Should we give him a run for the title? What if he gets hurt? You know, you can't be having those questions. So for me, I would have kind of protected him more from having less matches and just kind of build around him and Rusev while Sheamus, especially Alberto, took a bunch of pinfalls.
Any other superstar on any given night.
Excuse me. Rick Martel versus Finn Balor. I know Rick Martel. I believe he's I think he's a legend because they put him in a game as it. So I don't know him though like that. But I don't know if he would be Finn Balor. He might. I'm not sure though. Isn't ECW or SDL coming to Raw? Let me see. Let me skip this by the way. Oh, so okay. Gamer, what we're gonna say is this, Eric Bischoff believes that the assaulter came from either ECW or SmackDown Live. Eric Bischoff believes that it may have been both brands conjoined into this outrageous scandal, and he is invited, or he's demanding to have somebody from either brand to be on the very next episode of Monday Night Raw to address the situation within hand. SmackDown Live said they had nothing to do with it, but they will be there anyway, just because Eric Bischoff requests it. All they need to hear from Eric is say, we want you on Raw, and then SmackDown's going to be there. ECW, as of right now, hasn't made a statement on the issue, so we'll have to see if they'll show up or not. What up, jerks? So what's going on with Brown Pride? Well, let's see, he lost the Universal title as a 3-time world champion. He had an opportunity to fight for the Intercontinental, ended up losing that. So he's just having some good matches at the moment, trying to go back on climbing the ladder. And Charles asks, do you have a match? Well, I did not see your name on there at all, and so the answer to that will be no. But from my belief, it's not confirmed or anything, Charles. From my belief, you may be going to Survivor Series to fight for the best in the World Championship, because what we know so far is Jay King's defending it. You could be there, and then honestly, I think Bradley will be there, because he just won the Fatal 4-Way that Wade was a part of. Do you think Kevin Owens should be WWE champion? I would give him the title, because he lost the title to Goldberg in like what, 30 seconds. So I would give him another a chance, because for one, it was 30 seconds. 2, he didn't get a rematch for the title like Finn Balor. And then, of course, most importantly, option number 3, his reign was a watered-down Seth Rollins heel championship reign. You know what I'm saying? It was designed to be good like Seth, but it just failed. It just failed. That's all I can say about it. So for me, I would give Kevin a title. I would give him the title and see what he does in the second run. Just like how I would give Dean the Universal title. Well, not against Brock Lesnar, of course, but I would eventually give him the Universal title just to give him a chance to see what he could do in his second go-around. Because his first WWE Championship reign was boring. Very, very boring. But if I win the Raw World title and the SDL World title, will I be the first to hold all World titles? You'll probably be no, not necessarily. I think CM Punk's the first person to do that, because he held ECW, World Heavyweight, and WWE, except for Universal, so I'm not too sure who's going to be the first guy to hold both. Or actually, that's Brock Lesnar. He held both Universal and WWE. Do you have a match, Jerks? That is... No, you do not have a match for Mayhem. Not finna happen, gamer. Brock Lesnar was the longest reigning Universal Champion. Yeah, he still is the longest reigning in history, because Kevin was at one point. Goldberg knocked him off, and Brock hasn't lost since Mania. We're going into Mania this year, so he might lose it, he might not. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Gamer, you'd have to get it from Brutus. Good luck, bitch. Fly high. Do you want to... Okay. That's, interesting. Split-legged moonsault to Alicia Fox, and she could be walking out as the new champion. Not quite. Brutus just needs to hold the best in the World Championship.
She's taking a while to get up here.
And Naomi's not done yet. She's got something up her sleeve. And get ready to feel this, because Alicia, you're about to feel the glow. Locked in submission. Alicia hanging on in there. Nowhere to go. And she's tapping out. We have a new champion on ECW. Naomi, the new women's champion. Holy smokes. Let's go ahead and see that replay one more time, because it was a terrible angle. I had no idea if she tapped out or not until the referee called for the bell. Let me see. That was a split-legged moonsault. And then, of course, you see the pin attempt right here. Referee's hand, a little hard to see. Let me go ahead and see how close. Okay, that was just a regular 2 count. Alright, so feel the glow. Locked in Slayo mission, in case anybody wants to know. And again, another terrible angle, but I think I can see the right arm a little bit better from this angle. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I see her tapping out. She's slapping her rib cage, and okay. Yeah, that was a clear tap out. Brock won the best in the world in the ECW title. So you're talking about the game. No.
Women's champion, Naomi.
Big win here to start the show. Yeah,
so let me think of some people who held all the titles, because
be competing in the main event.
I'm trying to think. Let me see. Patrick Bryant? No, not Patrick. Because I know I did at one point, and I'm not sure if anybody. The next closest person. Let me see. Because Bruce held WWE, he held ECW. If he held Best in the World, he would have to go back to Raw and fight for the Universal. You know what? There's so much history on this channel, I can't even tell you honestly at the top of my mind. I would have to review everybody individually and say, okay, these are the guys. But up next, everybody, what we have next is Jackson Sakamoto taking on Nick Silva. And for what we've learned from the general manager of the Land of Extreme, Jackson is, currently a #1 contender for the ECW title. Nick Silva, from what we've learned, again, from the general manager of ECW, is that if Nick Silva wins this matchup, he will be inserted into the ECW Championship match that will take place, and it'll be a triple threat. Now, to be honest, I'm not sure who's going to be fighting Bruce first, because I know for sure it's either going to be the guy to the left that you just saw, Jackson Sakamoto, or it might be Hyperspeed. But regardless, whoever's going to be fighting Bruce, if Nick wins this matchup, he will fight along in that matchup as a triple threat. Did not a Geek Gamer beat down Brown? No, I don't think. No, he didn't. I don't think so. To be honest, I'm not sure. He had to kind of remind me. Oh, Michael Roberts.
From Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Jackson Sakamoto.
Corey, I can't think of a better way to kick off this
Will
night.
NXT be today?
Part of me hopes Saxton would have gotten lost on the way to the
if it is, it'll be a little later.
That definitely would have made things better.
Yeah.
No such
We'll
luck.
see what happens.
I'd like to point out just how focused these guys look here tonight.
They really do, Michael, which makes me think we're in for one heck of a match here tonight.
Well, DJ, I would have to talk to Mario about that. But also, DJ, from what Aaron has told me, he said that you already had your rematch for the Best in the World title back at WrestleMania and the 6-man Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. So I'm not sure, because if that's true, then there is no last chance rematch or anything like that. Oh, I understand that. I was just wondering too, because I know somebody asked who you were, and then I was like, and then someone asked me who you were, and I'm like, I kind of forgot, because I'm used to everybody being on their original accounts, not changing their names all the time. So when they do that, or when you guys do that, I kind of get lost. And I'm like, okay, who's that again? I don't know, man. There's like 7 people that just told me this week they changed their name. What the hell? What's going on? Who is who? What is life? He said, man. Damn. We know Brandon does not like Aaron.
And his opponent, from New York, weighing in at 246 pounds, the Enforcer, Nick
damn.
Silva.
Guys, we're getting the night started with an amazing matchup here.
You're absolutely right, Cole. In fact, I don't think there's a better way to start this night than with this match right here.
I know how to cure headaches, but there's certain pressure points on the body that require a certain amount of pressure to be applied, and so I can't really explain it to you, but I would have to find the website or the video that I ended up watching, and I can link it to you. But right now, I don't have anywhere source to do that. Brutus, 10-time world champion, 3-time intercontinental, 2-time U.S. Yeah, but we don't really count that one. But yeah, that is true. You did hold the United States title a couple times. 3-time ECW, we don't count. Yeah, so the U.S. and the ECW, those don't count anymore. But they did happen back when was it 16? Yeah, 16. But yeah, the tag and all that, those do count. He said, Brutus, I want my rematch, homie. You gotta throw that. Here we go, guys. Again, 2 out of 3 falls, and again, this is Extreme Rules. So by that rule set, you must know that in this contest, there is no disqualification, there is no countouts, anything goes, but you have to pin inside the ring. And since this is a best of 3, you have to win the match twice. So this match can end 2-1, 2-0, And that's it. That's the only thing that could. That's the only way to win. You have to get first 1 to 2 falls wins. And so you know how to win. That's how you're gonna have a business. Yeah, because they happen on 16.
Never gets old. I can tell you that.
How long do I plan on streaming? Just this one, and then play with you guys for a little bit until y'all get off, and then end up streaming again. And then tomorrow I plan on streaming for a good portion of the afternoon to get. Let me see, what do I have to stream? Oh yeah, NXT 205 and TakeOver. So that's not that long. It's like, what, 15 matches? It's like 4 hours. I'll do it kind of early. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, you know what? My bad. I messed up. I was thinking of the time you won the United States title on 16. 17 did count. The 17 did count. I forgot about that. Yeah, 2-time U.S. champion, that counts. The ECW doesn't, though. The reason why I thought that, because I don't know if you remember, but when you were on 16, you held the ECW title, then you got fired, went to Raw, then you won the US title like twice. And so that's what I was thinking about, because that was on 16. But yeah, I forgot you won it again because we switched titles, or we switched titles on the brand. So yeah, I completely forgot. I don't know how I forgot about that, because you and Hyperspeed ended up fighting for the title a few times. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of like a little bit one-sided, but it is gonna pick up pretty soon. We got a hammer in there. Nobody wanted to use it that much. I don't know what's up with people only using it one time and calling it a day. Bro, if you can't beat me, you can't beat Brutus. What do you not get? Who are you, though? Brown Pride. And look at Nick, just, man. He's laying down the law on Jackson Sakamoto. But here comes Jackson trying to fight back here, trying to make this match a little more interesting. And Nick at one point was undefeated against Jackson until a submission match happened, and Nick, surprisingly enough, tapped out. And look here. Oh my God, look at that still chair shot to the thighs of Nick. And he's going to get dumped back to the side of the ring. He's going to go for something here, something big. Camel clutch, traps the arm. Sorry, I have the hiccups here. Trying to make him submit. And this will be the first fall if Jackson can go through with it. And Nick says, get the hell out of here.
Good thing. That could have been disastrous.
Excuse me.
A concerned look on the face of Sakamoto. I don't think this is how he envisioned this match.
So your mom's booze, man. He feels giggly. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Tiger Bomb. He got the Tiger Bomb, Nick. That could be the first fall to the finish. To go up 1-0. Referee, come on to make the count. 2, and that's it. Brutus and Brown Pride had like 5 bouts, or 6. I lost count 2. Because I know, let me see, 3 straight after the other one. And then the other time, let me see, because, okay, Brown Pride beat you once, then you came back and beat him. Then he beat you.
A bit of a Houdini job right there. Ain't no stopping him now.
You beat him. So, you guys fought like 6 times. And again, here comes another pinfall attempt. And he can't get the first fall.
To keep him down.
And it looks like Jackson gets caught right into the jawline. Oh, what the hell? He popped him up, going suplex right into the center of the ring. And it looks like Nick Silva's not done yet. He's trying to figure something out, and he just wants to assault the legs here, knowing that those require a bit amount of use for a lot of the submissions Jackson has in his disposal. Oh, look at this. Enforcer. The twisted Enforcer slam. Just like that. Could be enough. First fall can go to Nick Silva. 2 and 3. He got him. And did I change? Of course I did. What kind of question is that? What in the hell is giving? Oh, whoa! Did you just see that? Nick Silva just gave Jackson the biggest boot to the face in the history of the world of mankind. Good God. I'm surprised he didn't lose his full front teeth after that. Damn! Back suplex, neck first, right on into the steel steps. This is going back in here. I wouldn't be surprised if Nick's neck is broken. He could go for a pin attempt and call it a day, tie up the series. Will that be enough here? No. Oh, that was it. Alright, so now he's gonna go ahead and look inside the ring area. Oh, he's got a kendo stick. Jackson has a kendo stick, and he's not gonna use it. He missed. And he got him this time. Beating him down like a piñata on a 6-year-old's birthday. And he throws away, trying to get the candy now. In this case, it will be the first fall for him to tie up the series. Oh, he got caught. Too many kids got to the candy before he did. He's fighting the kids. He wants their candy. Jackson, he says, "Come here, little bitch. You can't take my sweet tarts like that." And now he's too tired. The parents are not getting involved, aka the referee. He's just watching it happen. He said, "I bet $5 my kid kicks your ass." And look at this. Now he's trying to fight it back. See, I'm telling you, man, he wants his candy. Jackson wants this first victory, and that's not going to happen. No way. He thought he got away with it all, but man, he says, "Get the hell out of my party. You are not allowed back here anymore. Wait till I see you at school."
If he doesn't get up, it's going to get a lot.
I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. He's just trying to beat him down. Damn. Okay, now he's going for another weapon. What do we see here? That's a table. What is he doing with the table? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? He said, "Get out of here with that weak stuff. This is Sparta." And alright, they're going back inside.
Back in the ring now.
Jackson makes it back in. Okay, here we go. And he gets caught. No, he doesn't. Sakamoto says, "Get off me. I ain't gonna go for no more belly-to-bellies." What the hell was that? Okay, Silva is he's just groggy, man. He looks like he had one too many at the bar. Jackson's getting him up in a butterfly backbreaker right off the knee, midsection area on the spinal column, but he gets caught with a clothesline down there, threw his head off and sent it to the 5th row. Oh, what the hell? Okay, I would have to say, guys, this is a legit Extreme Rules match. This is the first time that I've seen this many weapons actually being used to display. In the disposal, I should say. And this is going back inside. I don't know what the ladder's about, though. That's not going to really do too much. There ain't no damn TLC. Oh! I guess that's one way to use it. You're usually used to climbing those damn things, not trying to throw it at somebody. God. Just laying the beat down on him. Oh, here we go. Jackson takes it back and throws it down. So those are dangerous. Oh, here we go. Twisted Enforcer. He got him. And that could be enough. He's got to cover him, though. While he's still got the opportunity in hand. There it is. Hooks the leg. Will Nick Silva get an opportunity at the ECW Championship? No, he doesn't. Not just yet. He's got a little bit more to go. Oh, I already did that, by the way, Michael. Look at that. He's just grounding and pounding, letting Jackson know that he ain't going to get by too easily on the ECW title match. Oh, my God, look at this. Just mocking him, making a mockery out of Jackson Sakamoto's first, maybe only world title match. What up, Global Entertainment? Jackson takes the ladder. Damn, sends him down. And he's still using it. He's trying to make him wake up with bruises in the morning. Nick Silva, not a fan. He's going to take it away from him. And he's going to use it. Busted him wide open. And he can't use it again because Jackson decides to roll out the ring saying, "You will not do this to me anymore. I am tired of being abused." So he just throws it over him saying, "What, you made you flinch or what?" He said, "You thought that was funny, huh?" Oh my God! Suplex on the ladder! I thought he was dead. But he's not. He said that didn't hurt one bit, Jackson. If anything, you're going on the ladder belly to belly. Oh my God, they got cuts. I know for sure they got cuts. We just can't see them because they're censored. And Nick, he's pissed. I don't blame him. Jackson's been away. He's been in the way for quite some time, and he's still in the way. He says, "Eat some elbows." Got it. Oh! There's the Gutbuster chicken wing style cover. Will it be enough to tie? Yes! Even up the series, and the next fall takes it home. Oh! He cut. Wow! He knocked his ass out. Is it over just like that? No. Oh my God. That would have been the funniest ending to any series in the history of sports. Especially with Nick just kicking him in the back, saying, sit the hell down. You thought you had something going for yourself. Not today, though. There's the stun gun. And this for the series win. Title match. Nope. Nick cannot believe it. Jackson, I don't even think he knows where he is right now. And look at this. He's just pounding away. Look at this. Left strikes right onto the forehead. Jackson looks like he's hurt, man. He looks like he's very hurt. He doesn't look good whatsoever, but he catches him. He says he has one last bit of stride left in him. Damn! Chucked him on the other side of the ring like it was nothing. And what's he gonna do? He's just staring at him, looking into his eyes as if it was something to do, and he slapped him. He said, don't ever do that again. You look at me like that, I will destroy you. And a discus elbow cleans his clock for the win. Is it gonna do for Nick Silva to get his title match? Not yet. And look at this elbow again, trying to make the blood spread to his elbows, and it's just not going to work like that. He keeps wiping it off, and look at these strikes to the shin, trying to wear him down, trying to make it more difficult to kick out. Will it do? No, not quite. He's got to do a little bit more than that, but he's doing pretty good so far. I'll give him that much. I honestly thought this match would have been over a long time ago, especially with that spinning back heel kick right to the damn cheek. And he's not through yet. Here comes Jackson trying to fight back. He has some life in him. There's the DDT. He's going all out now. He's got nothing left to lose. He's got him up for the Tiger Bomb. Is that going to do? Will it be enough to win the series? No! My goodness gracious, not quite. This is the biggest moment in the history of Jackson's career. He needs this victory more than ever, because he wants to fight Bruce one-on-one, and Nick says, man, come on, dude. You thought I was taking you seriously this whole time? I was just easing up a little bit, making it interesting. Now your time has come. Pops him up, gut wrench suplex. Right on into the back, to the canvas. I think he's done, guys. I don't know if he's going to kick out. And that's it. Nick Silva will be inserted into a triple threat match for the ECW Championship. Who will walk away with the world title? As he's just celebrating the biggest opportunity he's gotten in quite some time. And now he's offering a handshake to Jackson. Get that weak shit out of here. I don't want your sympathy, bitch. I'm getting the hell out of here. And Nick Silva says, don't be mad you lost. You're just trash. Go on to the back where you belong. Take a cold shower, because all the hot water is used by the real superstars. And now it's time for the main event, everybody. We got ourselves the ECW Television Championship match between Ethan Black and Shinsuke Nakamura. The new champion Shinsuke looks to retain right here, right now in the main event, as Ethan looks to become a two-time ECW World Television Champion. We'll find out the answer to the, well, I didn't really say a question, but we'll find out who wins pretty soon. So we'll see what happens. Excuse me. Taking the walk of shame and failure. Well, Ross Mackey tried to injure me by hitting me with a chair. Oh, yeah, I know. That was insane. Oh, yeah, plus, yeah, Ross is going to be fighting Roman Reigns again. Should be good. So guys, tomorrow is Sunday fun day. Last day of the weekend, so you get to enjoy doing pretty much jack crap to the point where it's like, well, I gotta sleep early because there's school tomorrow or work, I don't know. Ghost, maybe you need some new finishers, man. That Cloverleaf, I kind of agree. It doesn't really do the job. It worked one time, and ever since then, it's kind of been a bust. No takes a belt in the ring. He just broke it twice.
And it's for the ECW Television Championship.
So this is really a new sight. Not really fond of seeing Ethan without any hardware around his waist. You know, we've seen him hold a lot of titles in his career, with being the United States, the TV, the tag, and the Best in the World Championship. So to see him like this again is kind of interesting. And I'm gonna see what in the hell is gonna happen here, because you know he's a little bit pissed off. He lost to Shinsuke last time around. He's gotta be a full-on beast in order to win this match. So yeah, Nick, I'm not too sure honestly. I gotta check with Aaron, because it's either gonna be it might be Hyperspeed, it might be Jackson, because Hyper has a rematch clause and Jackson is the #1 contender. He ain't gonna be able to fight Roman, or oh damn. Wonder how Ross is gonna respond to that. It was everything. And there it is, guys. So this is the first time I've seen Shinsuke with a title around his waist since NXT. And it's a pretty good look on him, you know. I'm not really too sure. I don't know. I'm not used to seeing a sphere title, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm used to seeing like a rectangle base, because that big ass NXT title belt, you know what I'm saying? So with this, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Not really used to it, but I gotta get used to it now if he's gonna be champion for a while, especially if he doesn't get his ass to the ring. He's gonna take on Ethan. Now let's try to get this go. Excuse me.
Introducing the challenger from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 230 pounds, Ethan Black.
But yeah, it is the guy, Jerks. So you put more new finishers and signatures on there?
From Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 200.
See, Nick, you don't know freedom.
He is the ECW.
But I'll go ahead and do that though. Plus, I don't know where Fades is, so he might have to make his guy tomorrow again.
Nakamura.
So I re-upload him. I'll get the moves.
Get ready for some
Alright, well yeah, okay, I'll get the moves for him and all that good stuff. And see what happens. And you can make an attire where I have tape on my ribs. Okay. What up, Josh? You're just in time for the main event of ECW. It's for the ECW World Television Championship, or the TV Championship for short. Ethan Black, who the man you just saw, and Shinsuke Nakamura, of course, the champion, looking to go ahead and take care of business. And these two looking to go ahead and Colorado tie it up. Locked him down into the bottom right corner turnbuckle. He's gonna go ahead and say, "Get off." Come on. Okay, clean exchange. Okay. So, a little bit of good respect to one another. And it looks like Shinsuke's having a little bit of a difficulty here. And look at this kip up. Get out of that. Do a little cartwheel. Excuse me. And okay, nice. Nice setup there. And Ethan gonna go ahead and back him off away. Oh, he went for a super kick. Shinsuke said, "No, not today." Oh my God. That would have been an early strike needed for Ethan to win, but he just couldn't capitalize, but still takes control. He's got everything going. No! Went for the Phoenix Splash to no avail. And now it's the King of Strong Style gonna go ahead and take care of business. And there's a knee right to the gut. Oh my God, and a stiff kick right to the chest. I don't think Ethan has ever been kicked that hard in his life. And this is the second time these two have ever fought against each other. He's going for, okay, look at this, wheelbarrow face buster. Face first into the canvas. Fireman wins NXT. I was about to say, what the hell? What do you mean, Maureen? Let me see what was I gonna say. Oh, yeah, when's NXT? It might either be later today or it might be tomorrow. So looking like it might end up being tomorrow, unfortunately. But I'll end up doing that plus 205 Live and maybe Takeover early, very early, so a lot of people can watch it. You know Alex Universe? Yeah, I know him. He's I know him for a while now. He used to watch my streams all the time, and then, well, we talk every once in a while. We don't really talk that much. I watch him every now and then. He watches me every now and then. We're mutual. But yeah, I know him. We know each other. Kick out. Ethan gonna win? Yeah, it was looking like all Ethan early on. Then it looked like, well, as of right now, it looks like Shinsuke. It's back and forth, so we'll see what happens. And now here comes Ethan. You know, you gotta, if you're Shinsuke Nakamura, you gotta say, okay, you know what? How old are you? You 13? I am I am nowhere near 13. There's a ripcord knee strike into the chin. Damn, I sound 13 to you, partner man? That is awfully young. That is very, very young. What up, Robert Lee? Keep it real, Lee. How you doing? We're gonna see what happens here. Shinsuke looking to retain. Will that be enough? And nope, not quite. Yeah, I'm actually 21. No, 16. I'm 21. Damn, man, I sound that young. Here comes a reverse exploder suplex. Down goes Ethan. Not looking too good here. Nakamura gonna go for the pin attempt here. He almost killed John Cena with this move a long time ago, too, and he almost retains, but not enough. See, I'm in my early 20s, not my early teens, or mid-teens either, for that matter. Here comes Nakamura. Kinshasa for the win to retain. Isn't enough? 2, and he got him. Shinsuke Nakamura is still TV champion. And I do gotta say, guys, I believe this is one of the shortest ECW tapings we've had in a while. Usually they always cracked over an hour, or at least hit an hour mark, and today it just didn't crack it. It just didn't get to the dotted line today. But you know what? It still was a pretty damn good show. And I gotta say, Shinsuke did pretty good. And so did Ethan. But unfortunately enough, this match goes to Shinsuke. I will be 22 this year. It's gonna be, let me see. We're in February. So 7, 6, 5. That's about 5 months. Excuse me. So yeah, about 5 months to hit that 22. And one more time. Look at that. Bam. Right there. Knocked him down and kept him down. Actually, that wasn't the move that got him down for sure. But let's go ahead and, come on, show me the replay one more time. Just one more time, because Ethan, I thought he was going to block it. I'm used to seeing him come out and doing the unthinkable at the last second, but it just didn't happen today. Look at this one more time, guys. Right, that shin right to the jawline. Knocked him out cold. I need a life. Oh my god.
Here is your winner, and still the ECW Television Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura.
But Fireman, I do have a life. I'm breathing. I'm living. I'm talking to you. Like, what do you mean by that? I am well alive. Full on flush. It's just that you can't see me because I don't have a camera. And I'm talking over the game. So I technically have a life if you wanna be very specific, Fireman. How are you gonna tell somebody to get a life when they are living right in front of you? Or not really right in front of you, but verbal proof, I could best say. But I don't know. Ain't no damn robot. You ain't gonna call me Benda. Benda's my favorite robot. Yeah, California, man. Love California. Lived here forever. And I will... I don't know. I always thought about moving out of California, but I don't know. I like it here. I'm used to it. Excuse me. So, let me see. I'm going to recap ECW for those who kind of missed it before I head out of here, since, I mean, hell, we usually get to the hour mark, but just didn't crack it today. Let's see. Hell yeah, Bender from Futurama, my favorite robot, man. Kiss my shiny metal ass. So let's see, you had Noah take on Jason Adams, which was the victory. And then, hold on, wait a second, I need to check one quick thing, because I want to make sure if this is correct. Is that since the Boom Squad defeated Enzo and Cass, they are the #1 contenders for the ECW Tag Team Championships against Doom. And of course, Naomi's the new Women's Champion. Silva will be fighting for the ECW World Championship. And then of course, Shinsuke retains. And Ethan, I don't know what's going to happen next for him, but yeah, that's just about that. Okay, so, yeah, I'm not sure when you'll get your title match, Nick. I don't know, well, let me see, I'll read it, because I do got the message. Alright, so here's the thing, guys. Next ECW main event, Hyperspeed gets his rematch clause against Bruce Mitchell for the title, and Nick, you are going to fight in that match on the next episode of ECW. So, yeah, you will be in the main event with Hyperspeed and Bruce for the title. We'll see how that turns out. It looks like it's just going to be a regular triple threat, so unless that changes, I'll let you know within either NXT, TakeOver, or even as late as Raw. Maybe SmackDown, I'm not sure. But it could be as early as NXT. We'll find out, though, pretty soon. Yeah. Okay, guys, and that's going to be it for now. So if I do stream again today, it'll be NXT a little later on. But if not, it'll be all that good stuff tomorrow. And, yeah, that's about it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all had a pretty damn great day. And I'll see you all a little later, if not in the morning and afternoon. And until we get to that reach destination point, I'll see you on the next one. So until the next one, have a great one, everybody. Good night, all that good stuff. Cut, and that's a wrap.